Hey, what's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
Yes. What's up, everyone? Yes, I am back, and it's our anniversary today. What? Hold on. We got some technical difficulties in here with me, as usual, per usual. Okay. It seemed like I'm late, but I'm always going to be on time. It's your girl, Miss Connie. This is Levels of Intimacy, the Naked Truth. And in case you did not know, let me let you know this is our anniversary. It's our anniversary, and we're going to start off with our number one show. My very first guest, okay, who was supposed to be almost like my special co-host, but she got in a little bit of an entanglement. She got in a little bit of a situation, you know what I'm saying? And she chose him over me. But you know what? It's all about a community. So if you have seen my post, you already know it's poly or monogamy today. It's the eyebrows for me, bruh. You didn't even know. Yes, come on in here. Make sure you grab yourself a cocktail and maybe a little bit of water, because I do want to make sure you stay wet. Of course, because you already know who I am. I am your bedroom boutique consultant, Miss Connie. That is Bedroom Candy /11002. It doesn't matter if you're loving on yourself or somebody else. I sell lube, baby. But guess what? I don't even think we're going to need that today, because today's show is sponsored by Dragon Fire, brought in for my special Capricorn guest. We're missing a Capricorn or two in here too. We miss you, Tasha, but we're going to definitely be tapped into the Love Doctor tomorrow. Let me bring this sexy redhead lady on up in here. Welcome back, Courtney.
Hey.
It's our anniversary.
I can't believe it's been a whole year.
It's been a whole year.
That's crazy.
It's been a whole year since you dumped me.
Oh. Never.
It's been a whole freaking year. And guess what? Let me tell you something. Like I said, polymonogamy, because what I realized is I can't love on her by myself. I got to share her. So here we are with our whole poly community. So we got CC and Soso in the house. Let's bring him on camera too, because he didn't even know what was happening today, but he did bring the drink, Dragon Fire. So you are with the mother of dragons. What's up?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Oh, hey, listen, I'm blessed. Listen. Before I even start the show, we gonna need you to project that sexy voice, okay? We see the smile, y'all see the smile in there. But before I get started, because so many people ask me, like, is today the show, Connie? Is this the poly show? Because I want to know. I need to hear. But if you got a question, make sure you dial in 702-551-5261. We will be starting to take calls around like 5:30 30-ish. Okay? So get ready. Get your questions. Get your pen and paper. Because guess what? It's time. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Welcome,
I'm scared. I don't know what we're getting into.
when
You? I don't know
that's
nothing.
what I said. Thank you. How you scared?
Because it's you. I just feel like
That's an inside joke. What you feel like, friend? Welcome back.
feel like
What you feeling
it's
like?
always good seeing you. I'm so happy to see you.
I love you too. I like really missed you. I was in the shower like red. I gotta be red. Okay, Valentine, because it's the month of love, and I am your doctor. It is the fucking love doctor. Or if you don't have one, fuck love. That's my red. One red, all white. Okay.
Speaking of red, so you know that I have a lifestyle change that I wear red every single day of my life.
Oh, you like what's her name? Brat's sister. She all white, huh?
Actually, I saw an interview and that kind of prompted
Yeah,
my
because she
choice.
just like she felt like white is like light and clean.
Red
and
every day. I started 2024, January 1st, 2024, and I have been in red every single day. My closet is crazy.
That's what I got for you in the bag over there because I already knew that. So, yes. So, welcome back. What have you been into? I want to introduce this gentleman, but I'm going to allow you to introduce him, say a few things because I forgot we going by is these our playmate names? CC Soso? What is it? What was that about? I heard that's about the branding.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want to let him out the box, but I've been trying to keep So out the box.
So is my nickname that was given for my family growing up, but it's also my alter ego at the same time too.
Ooh, we love an alter ego. Now, what is the alter ego about?
We could show you.
Oh, this far apart?
Not right now.
Oh, is this a voyeur? Is this an invitation? Because I'm like the old nosy lady.
Listen,
I am
you
here
are
for the show.
you are the queen of bedroom candy. So like any couple should welcome you in with open arms.
Thank you. I said, what did I say today to my friend Celeb? I said, I be out here like uselessly wants to toot.
Oh my gosh.
Things I used to do, but now I don't. Okay.
I have one of my gays at work. One of his sayings is, "Any hole is the goal."
Whoa! Now that
soon.
is that's a T-shirt right there. Any hole is the goal. Okay, so bringing this whole topic up because so you didn't even understand that this is what was happening. But a lot of people are uninformed, uneducated about what this means. Poly versus monogamy. And what I love about the two of you is that you have had the experience of a monogamous relationship and marriages, because a lot of people think this is a single thing. Oh, he just want a bunch of women. She just want. No, it's not really about that. It's really about community. And I remember you telling me a year ago, Connie, you are, what did you say?
Solo poly.
No, unapologetic. You was like,
I said you're solo poly.
so what is that? Tell me, what am I?
A whole mess. Connie has she got some stories. Like I don't know how much she share
No,
air, but she
so
got some
said
stories.
that. He said you be
So-
putting your baby toe in, but you won't drop that.
So
ankle,
listen,
Connie.
so like I have there are certain encounters that has happened in her life that I reference her encounters with a phrase or saying. So it would be like, when's the last time you talked to nigga knock? This is when
This is your time, my friend.
this is when somebody has put it in your life so good that when y'all haven't talked in a while, you just run up to his door and knock and then run away.
Girl, he called me. He called me. He called me. So, and he wished me happy holidays and happy birthday.
Yeah, and then like she has like the twisted wig, like where I call her on FaceTime. She's trying to fix her wig, put it back together. So Connie's the type of person where it's like she's like, I don't want to be in a relationship with them. Like I like what we do, when we do, but I'm a busy woman. I'm a businesswoman. I got this going on, that going on. I don't have time to like put all of my energy into one person.
I don't.
So I say you're solo poly. You're not committing to one specific person, but they all know that right now at this time in your life you're not trying to settle. So you're being open about it. You're being honest about it. You know what I mean? So that's, you're not lying.
No, I my memory is too bad. Okay, my memory is too bad. So if you know me, I'm not a hoe, but I do have flowers in my garden. Okay, that's what I always tell people. I am the serial dater, but I'm out here doing stat work. Okay, so it's just a different dynamic to how I'm out here kind of moving. You know, and especially since I'm a little bit of a seasoned type of salt. You know, damn near Himalayan.
A seasoned type of salt.
Yeah.
Well, our situation is it's crazy, girl. Like, you know that saying, love conquers all?
Is it still crazy?
I mean, not in a crazy sense, but a crazy, like, weird, good sense.
Like Beyonce crazy in love? Ring the alarm? So you like ring the alarm?
I mean, hey.
I've been doing this too long. And I'll be damn if I see another chick on his arm.
Well, it depends because, like, we'll get there.
So, what type of relationship are you in?
Why I gotta be put on the spot like that? But
because you're on the radio.
True. But I see we in a weird kind of poly relationship, but more like a lifestyle mono mixture. Like she said, it's crazy. So we're literally trying to.
This is a man that eats seafood only straight for like a week and then will eat a steak. So he says he's a flexitarian.
Okay.
So if
I've
you
never heard that.
Yeah. So it's a whole bunch
of. If you could combine that with a relationship, he's like on a flex. So when we met, he was polyamorous. So he does want two queens.
First, pause. Because I know the when we met. I know the when she met you. Yeah. Like, she was like, child.
Stop. I want him to tell how we met.
Okay, how did you meet to see if the story matches?
Because I always tell my story first. So I want to see how his story is.
All right. So it was Tuesday night. We was at, I think it was like Classic Jewels. Went to one of those little free comedy show type improv.
Classic Jewel. Shout out.
So we'll do it to you.
I was sitting down, drinking my drink, enjoying the show, and I think Cece and her friend, who I know now is Ivory, came in, and
shout out to Ivory.
And I was just watching them. They were watching me. I ain't say nothing. I literally for like the entire time. They end up coming and they think like sit next to me or something, and she kind of gave a few words. I gave a few words back. The show, we'll continue watching the show, of course, just to be like respectful to the establishment. And then when it was time to leave, I ended up just leaving. I didn't even like try to get a number, nothing. I think, I ain't gonna lie, what happened was it had a guy that was kind of like, seemed like he wanted more than I did. So I allowed him to, take a shot, essentially. And I kind of just went home.
And cried in the shower, but okay, I'm gonna let you take it.
Hey. You don't have to tell all my business. Just leave a salty.
Wait, first of all, where are you from? Because we want to know where the accent is coming in.
I'm from the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay, all right. So keep going.
So yeah, so like a week passed, and I've been thinking about it. Like, damn, maybe I should have talked to her. Just maybe I should. But if the universe want what the universe want, set it up for me. So went to Classic Jewels again the following week. Ended up sitting in the same exact seat that I was in. She ended up coming to me and she was just like, hey. I was like, hey, what's up? Nice seeing you again or whatever. And then she started actually, being a little bit more progressive. So she started asking questions and then she's like, I said like maybe 5 minutes in the conversation. She was like, here's a crazy thought. You want to be my boyfriend? And I'm like, this girl crazy, but I like her a little crazy, And maybe just one time in my life, let me not be so calculated. So I was like,
man,
yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. And we are a year and a half now.
It's a year and a half.
Yeah, of trying to combine
Navigate.
two different dynamics,
Yes.
two different wants, needs.
And so I'm going to pause in there because I remember when you met him and you was like, girl, I think I met the love of my life. I'm like, what? Where? Because we was outside.
We was outside.
We were outside.
That was supposed to be my summer.
It was supposed to be like a summer. And I was like, where? She like, wasn't it Luna? No, with Classic Jewel. For some reason, I thought it was Luna. And I was like, what? She was like, and I'm going back and I'm going to be in the same place at the same time because the universe is going to bring him to me.
Well, being in Vegas, you meet so many people that are from somewhere else.
Yes.
So when you do see somebody and you do have a connection, and it's usually like, oh, I'm leaving Thursday.
Yeah.
Or I'm leaving Sunday. And you're like, dang.
Right.
And they live like way in Connecticut or something. So...
No, New York, because what happened to my mind? No, New York, because that's what my
Okay.
little last friend. New York. Shout out, Jersey. But we had fun. Yeah. But anyway.
So when I met him, I was very forthcoming. I'm like, listen, I am on a polyandrous journey.
You always have been authentic about that.
Absolutely.
From the beginning.
From
I appreciate
day
that.
one, because you have to make a choice. You have
Yes.
to give a person a choice. So I said, you will never be the only one. Just so you know that. And he was just like, I'm all the man that you're going to need, but we'll see.
Right. So when she came to you and told you that she was poly, were you as informed or educated in that lifestyle, or have you?
I had a little bit of knowledge in the lifestyle. Of course, like I was polyamorous.
Okay.
But as far as the different categories,
Yeah, because she done schooled me.
Yeah, I ain't a man who really cared too much for titles
Right.
already. So it's just like to hear all the different segments and categories and different, placements of what people could categorize themselves or what they want in their relationship in the poly world. It was a lot to me.
Right.
But at the same time, I kind of was like, the space I was in at the time were more like, hey, why not? Try whatever, however,
Right.
at least see. But then I quickly realized, we have to figure out this dynamic a little different.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
He
been
got
a- it's
aggressive
been a
love.
rough road. I remember there was one event that Connie had.
Do tell. This is y'all time.
It was an event that Connie had, and I had to test him.
You did.
I had some prospects
Yes.
in the building.
No, they were called subjects. No. No. Don't tell me the word. Suitors.
Suitors.
Yeah. You was like, I'll have 4 suitors at the party, Connie, and I was like,
She was like, oh my
Okay.
God, like I want my event to go on without a hitch. Like, what are you doing right now? But it actually, it worked out well. And obviously the best man
one.
won. I've been with one man for over a year now.
And this was a battle. Because I remember the separation, what was going on with your dynamic, and she was just like, he don't understand. It's not about I'm just greedy. It's who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but he wanted to be this way, and I was just like, well, I think, it made sense, but then it's like.
He also met one of my polyandrous female friends, well, obviously female friends, and he was like, basically seeing her compared to me, he was like, the reason why I went with you is because you could tell she's just a hoe. Like, it was a difference.
Okay, friend, I hope you're not watching. And you have flowers in your garden.
She was collecting flowers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he's like, I can tell that you're really in it for like the love, the relationship, the building, but then, some women are really just in it because they want
Multiplicity. Multiplicity.
which is the farthest from what I want. Like, I've never wanted to even share a bed or a bedroom. Like, so it's really weird because I'm with someone who is polyamorous,
Okay.
wants 2 queens. I want 2 kings, but because we love each other so much, we kind of like are denying ourselves. Like,
So why why not just be monogamous?
because we're also lifestyle. So that's what makes it complicated.
Okay. So I mean the people coming in here, y'all. The call is 702-551-5261 if you want to ask a question. So this is my thing here because I want people to understand. Give me polyamy.
Polyamory.
Polyamory.
That is when you want multiple in a relationship. Like you want to have connections with, be in love with, be in a relationship with more than one person.
And then polyandry.
Polyandry
is for the man.
Well,
Wait, no.
Polyamory is it was a king wanting two queens.
Yeah.
Polyandry is a queen wanting two kings. Same
So
difference.
right, you told me Andy and Amy. So
That's
Andy is the
the
woman,
way-
or is Andy the man?
The way I remember it is polyandry sounds closer to Amy, so that means more women. Polyandry sounds closer to Andy, so more men.
Okay.
So that's my own little way of how I remember.
Okay. And lifestyle is what?
I like to watch.
It's your kinks. That's what I don't call it. It's a world of kinks.
So basically, your relationship, the easiest way to put it is
Oh
your
my God,
relationship. Your relationship is on your front porch. That's what the world sees.
It's
That's-
lifestyle.
No. That's your relationship. That's the poly dynamic. That's what the world is in on that we are together. We are committed to each other. Lifestyle is more what happens when you lock your bedroom door.
Oh.
So whereas he can't have another queen with me, but I like to watch.
She's so selfish and greedy, huh?
But
I'm going
he
to drink to this one.
like, do not mess up what I got going on right now. He has
I
the
work hard.
world's largest hall pass, and he doesn't use it.
Shout out to Candy Burris and Hall Pass. That is a good movie. Hall Pass. That is a movie by Candy Burris, the owner of Bedroom Candy. If you have not seen that, make sure y'all look that up, because that is a deep movie about lifestyle and poly relationships and just trying to understand how this dynamic goes. So, okay.
Like, the easiest thing to remember is that there really are no rules. Like, whatever you're into, whatever you like, that's your kink, if you will. But there's somebody else out there who, they like that too.
What's your kink, so?
I like to be watched, I guess you'd say. I
Oh, really?
like watching too at the same
Okay.
time. I'm more of a nymphomaniac.
Really?
Yeah.
Than anything else. The reason I'm even more poly is because of the fact that as much as I could have a lot of women in another sense, not being egotistical, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't really want all women.
Right.
I just want what I want.
Okay.
And that's just it.
Period. Okay. He said he doesn't. It's not that he only wants one woman or want a bunch of women. He just want what he want when he want it.
When he want it.
Right. And
That's all the time.
Yeah. Like I always used to say, when
so
you meet me,
nymphomaniac. How many times are we engaging? No, how many?
minimum at 3 times a day. Minimum.
And then we have certain rules. I don't know.
So what time do
Listen,
they start?
I don't know who's watching
They
this,
start at
but
4?
what I need you to do is, if you're watching this and you see my government name, block that out of your mind. This is Cece, okay? Cece is talking to Connie right now. So we have like this unspoken rule that if I'm ever in the bathroom and I'm using the bathroom, I have to give him fellatio. So if I'm ever I'm at the perfect height. So if I'm ever
She
sitting
sips
down,
tea.
that's half the work for me.
So we got rules.
It's
Okay.
an unspoken,
It's
rule.
unspoken. I mean,
So you got to pee and suck.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I'm hoping. Yeah. Okay.
But it takes me a long time to pee, so he have time. It done been a couple of mornings. Listen, it done been a couple of mornings to where like I'm using the bathroom and I'm like waiting. Like I know he give me time. He'll wait to see, and then sometimes he'll just come creeping in like he's so tired. Okay, come on.
I be tired. I need to wake up. Juice.
So what time did this start?
Girl, he get up early.
Like 4?
I say 5
It's all
o'clock.
night long.
Well, yeah.
It's
This
all
just a
night.
scooch, booch, a bunch, a boop, bop, bam.
So I guess I could get a timeline.
Yeah,
and it gonna
because
sound
I'm
very
trying to figure it
unorthodox.
out.
So, I get a work day, I guess. So for the most typical person that works a 9 to 5.
Wait, sidebar. Speaking of workday, we're both about to be remote next month.
So that's
So-
gonna go to 6 times a day.
Minimum. we could start there at the low end and see where we go. after that.
But Connie, you know this all too well. You can be with a person 1,000 times a day, and if that emotional connection is there, you're not getting worn out.
You're not. You're not getting
your body, or it responds to that person.
And I think that's what a lot of people have to understand it. Sometimes our mouth can say one thing and our bodies is doing something else.
Absolutely.
Because I got a little situation here and I'm like, no. And she like, girl. And I'm like, no. So, it's like the battle of the, what? Why are you smiling at me like that?
Because I'm just thinking about. Okay, so listen. So he knows if it's mad day. When it's mad day, I don't respond well. Like he knows.
Your follicular stage.
I think it's like he challenges to see if he can still get me where I need to be, even if I'm upset. Sound good.
I mean, you have a set day to be mad. What is mad day?
Mad day is just like when today we're mad at each other. Like you have to. You have to acknowledge.
Okay, what are y'all?
You got
what
to
is the fight
acknowledge
about?
mad day.
What is any fight that you having about? Like,
first of all,
no, you stop talking.
It's how
because I heard the child.
Because it's literally
What's your pet
a
peeve
language
with this
barrier between us. Like
she just told you it's
like,
a language barrier.
He speaks the way he speaks, being from the Caribbean. I'm American, so it's just like sometimes there's a little disconnect there. So most of it be miscommunication. Like this is what I meant, but no, this is what you said. So, and I'm a Capricorn, so like I'm so literal. Like no, but you said this. But I don't know. That'd be the most of the arguments that we have. Is what did you even say? I don't even understand what you're saying.
So the wildest fantasy, best relationship mindset. Is this it?
We've had some moments.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's like, listen, what is the ideal relationship? For a man,
we're not ideal.
No, his ideal. Like no, I know everything is individual.
I mean, like you said, originally my ideal relationship would be actual polyamorous relationship. Of course, my heart decided to disown me and do what I wanted, and say, "Nah, you're gonna go this direction." So, of course, I the person who I respect you as much as you respect me. So I ain't gonna just look at the situation one-sided. Just because I want what I want, and I know I'm not willing to give you what you want, I would not go for what I want. But also the benefit, I guess you say, which makes it a lot more sweeter than the average relationship, because to me that's just boring. No respect to all, but to me it's a little bit boring.
Yeah.
For me and what I need and what I want and what my partner needs. So
last week we talked about erectile dysfunction and a solution. That's what I said. Maybe we need to ask somebody else, because sometimes it's no fixing.
Right.
Okay, so what are we doing here? Who, girl? What are we doing, girl?
Well, first of all, you got to be able to communicate with your partner. That's the.
But let's say we did all the communication.
No, but even when you communicate, listen, saying I want to have sex right now does not equal, hey, I don't like when you touch my nipple like that. I like when you touch it like this. So I can communicate with you in one way, but if you're not really learning my body, you know what I mean? So you could talk about sex all day long, but like one thing that's different from us is like we literally try to learn like what literally pushes your buttons, if you will, in the bedroom. So once you reach a certain level of a peak, if you will, it's like, because we've had some, we don't have no. Listen, we have to have sheet protectors. Let me just say that, because we've had some nights where it has been like
surfboard.
You hear me?
Okay, because the last time you used the word advanced. That was so sexy. Like when he's about to advance, and me and Tasha was like, advance? Like, what is that? You was like, well, I have children, so we have to use different words. Right. But wait, we want to definitely say hello to everybody. Azrat, Raina, every Nina in here, people. Dion. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for the engagement. And look, MVP like, oh shit, I think I was there. Oh, was MVP there when y'all met?
Not when we met. No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I think talking about your party. Was she there?
Oh yeah, she was at my party with the suitors. So this is my thing. You knew she was poly. Did you know he was poly?
Yeah, that literally within the first 5-10 minutes of the conversation, we knocked out all the hard part of the relationship.
Okay,
we got the hard part out from the beginning. So I knew, but because when you are truly poly, you do want your partner to have whatever their desires are.
Right.
So I've tried a lot to give him what he wants, but it just doesn't sit well with me because of what I want. So
what is that?
She wants 2 men.
But to love, not in in my bedroom, not
yeah,
like
I do know that about you, friend.
Yeah,
but I had to ask the questions like I don't know for audience engagements. So you don't want her to share her love.
Yeah, I's a traditional man in a weird sense.
Yeah,
but
the eyebrows
I'm mix.
told it all.
I's a mix. I ain't gonna say traditional, but I'm gonna say maroon. But at the same time, I'm me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel as a man, when it comes to my woman, that's my woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't need another man touching my woman. You could look, you could talk. I even told her, like, if you want to go on a date, I cool with that to a certain extent. Like, go on a date, go enjoy yourself. Like, he spend all the money. Save me.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, as
She
a
can't
man,
spend a night.
hell no. Sorry.
No, you
Hell motherfucking no.
okay.
Sorry, but yeah. But nah, I mean, at the same time, like, she got a date. If you want to do that, I mean, people, we are this all to love. Love is infinite. The hours can be shared. So I try to keep an open mind and understanding and not try to shut her in a box, because at the same time, I don't want her trying to put me in a box because it's not going to work.
Okay.
So we're finding basically a happy medium, but leaning more into the lifestyle part of our relationship to kind of satisfy our needs, if you will.
Okay.
And then in the relationship dynamic, we are really actively trying to build us, like really team us. I have reached out to a person before that I thought I could be sisters with. You know,
Right.
Hey, girl.
Right, girl.
Like, you know, like I gave the rap sheet, you know, he's at least 6 feet.
You could whip up the
He
bacon and I
make
can
at
scramble the
least 6
eggs.
figures. He got at least 6 inches. Like, you gotta go. You know, he
Right.
all 6 is down the board. Like, you know, come join us. But I think we gotta grow together a little bit more. But I'm leaning more towards giving him what he desires, because
Okay.
I'm getting what I desire. And that's not in the sense of like me having another partner per se, but feeling safe. Because you remember when I said like a year ago, I was in a beautifully broken
Yeah,
place.
that
I had
was
come
a
out of
reference.
like a relationship that I really thought was like, this is it. So I was heartbroken from that, but met and fell in love with someone else. So now I'm in a place where my heart feels safer.
We got
You know
a
what I
question. Okay, so beautiful Sandra Williams. Hello. She says,
Hey,
yeah,
beautiful.
but wouldn't it be the same way for you if you wanted 2 women?
I'm gonna let him answer that question.
So you can't, do you allow him to love, because you want to love another man. So do you allow him to love you and another woman?
Oh, no. So that's where a part of our dynamic had to come to a compromise, where I can have fun with another woman, but I can't emotionally connect with them to that level. And
Y'all so damn funny to me. I can't.
What?
I mean,
I'm just trying to,
We're making it work.
as fluid as I am, I'm still okay. So how long were you two together before we incorporated a sister wife? Because you can't have another husband, so it had to be a sister wife.
Oh, we tried for about 3 days.
Wait, 3 days in? 3 days in a relationship? Or wait, no, that was a blush.
No, okay, so
I'm so glad y'all not sitting next to each other to hit each other like.
listen. No, so
Boy.
he had a situation going on before I came along.
You said was somebody you knew, correct?
no.
Oh, well, who was the person you said, but she was a hoe?
No, we were just talking about him seeing the dynamics of
Oh,
a polyandrous woman,
okay.
the difference between myself and someone else.
Okay.
But like, I pretty much was like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, so we can all make this work, or, you know. And she was pretty much like, well, I'm not going anywhere either. But she ended up going somewhere. And
Where did she go,
here.
So?
I had to let that go.
She left the country.
So she not in the back tucked waiting?
Nah. That
She
is
across
dead.
the water.
So that's another question too. So with all of this communitying, are you not allowed to engage in these separate relationships and conversations with people? Or are we coming at the end of the day like, hey, I end up talking to such and such?
It's very open. Mm-hmm. Like, it's very open. Like,
okay.
You can see messages. It's not really. I think that's the part that holds me. Is I do not. You're a Capricorn. Don't let me find out nothing.
Yeah, we ain't looking for nothing.
Please
I don't have time.
But
to
don't
look.
let me
But
discover.
Don't let somebody come tell me nothing about my bedside.
And
No.
I'm not trying to look crazy out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't
So
be
that's my main
disrespectful.
thing. So I'm like, the moment you set it up, I need to know.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be on my line. Like, hey, babe, I just met. She wanna. So he's open in that sense.
So going back, let's really back, because the 3 days, I don't think I really got what happened. I don't know if it was 3 days in that you guys were seeing each other, that you
I
incorporated
couldn't
somebody.
do it. I couldn't.
You got to paint that picture for us, Red.
I tried.
Get it
but,
sexy.
Like, we had a moment. We cooked dinner for him together, and we were gonna be like this.
Oh, it was a man.
No.
Oh, you said cook dinner for him.
For him.
Oh, okay. Look, you like, no.
He's very straight.
Yeah.
But we made dinner for him. We were trying to like make it work. But I don't want to share. And I was very vocal about that. Like, I don't want to share.
I'm so confused then. So how are we poly? What makes y'all poly? Y'all don't want to share.
That's the thing. We want each other. Like, I want him and he wants me. So in order for us to work, we have to deny all of that. Now, when it comes to going to a lifestyle house or event, or even just, in behind closed doors.
So like swingers. Y'all basically swingers.
No.
Because I don't like to play. I like to watch. I'm voyeuristic.
I'm voyeuristic too. I think it's a Capricorn thing.
Yeah, so you don't always smash somebody
No,
just
I
because you're
don't.
watching. Right. So that could be a Capricorn thing, actually.
I think so.
Because I like to watch.
Yeah.
You've known me all
Yeah,
like
'cause
years. So
had
we
a few
green
little-
door. Like, we didn't.
We done had a few, and we just looking like, wow, okay, what does that? What? Okay, all right.
Right. And then also
Great
being
job.
voyeuristic, I want to clear this up because a lot of people feel like being voyeuristic means that you are turned on by the acts that you're seeing. That is not the case at all. Like, you can be voyeuristic and watch and not necessarily be turned on by the act.
Wait a minute.
You know what
So
I mean?
Beautiful Sanders says, so you can watch him have sex with another woman. Is it the same way when it comes to you bringing another man in and he watch?
No, I don't play. So, but that's never what I wanted. Even as a polyandrous woman, I've never wanted to sleep with two men at the same time. Like, the polyamory, if you just think about your heart, not your vagina. Like, you can not have a vagina and
I
be
think that's
poly.
that's where the misconstrued comes in, because we keep associating poly with sex and
it's
body
not.
parts, and it's not.
It's not. You can love multiple people. Like, you
Right.
can have relationships with multiple people and not even touch them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I just consider what everybody look at when they think of poly. It's just like it's what
It's
we
levels
call
of intimacy.
Yeah, but it's that too. But it's also called lifestyle.
Okay.
In today's modern society, when people say they poly, or they
They're
like
meshing the
they
two,
literally
and that's
mixing
not it.
Lifestyle with poly, because poly is literally just a love style. I just love. It's just emotion. It's really based on your emotions.
And yeah, because you
Lifestyle is more
technically don't
physical.
even have to love the person. You can commit to a person you're not in love with.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? You can say, this is my girl, this is my girl, this is my girl. You might love one, really like the other, and just deal with the other one. You know what I mean? So that is what would make you poly, because you're open, you're honest. Everybody in the dynamic knows
that's
exactly
why you
what's
said
going
that about
on.
me, right? Because I'm not I haven't engaged.
Right.
So,
But that same guy can smash 3 girls in the same room and them not have relationships with each other at all.
Well,
and it's just lifestyle. That's
just
you
watching.
just
Okay.
yeah, that's just you sleeping with multiple people. But a lot of people are meshing it and they're just assuming that because you're poly means that you're going to be sleeping with multiple. Like that was the most annoying thing for me to say.
How
I'm a
did you get
polyandrous
here?
woman.
I'm asking you next.
Okay, so when I look back, you know how like your history comes back on like your Facebook or Instagram. Like for years, I have always joked around with like, oh, I need 2 boyfriends because, or I need another husband because
It's
blah blah
4
blah.
tires on the car to make it go.
But like seriously, it's like I realized, okay, one person can't do it for me. Like just one, I'm a lot. Like
well,
I'm a lot.
hold on, pause. You can't do it.
I'm a lot too.
Ooh. Ooh. Wait, we only got already? This is going fast. Oh, snap.
We have to have part 2.
All right, we got to have part 2 because I'm like, wait, what?
He's a lot too.
Yeah. Like I said, for
How
me,
did you
It's
get
like
here? How did you get to this
We
poly?
can't like leave each other alone.
our
It's crazy.
story kind of similar, but I guess for me, I used to joke in high school and stuff and say that I get too much love to share for one person. Like and even though I felt like I had too much love to give to one person, because most of my past relationships, I was actually told like, "Yo, you're overwhelming." Like, give me a break at some point. I'm like,
So you can see how
sexually
like
and
me
emotionally.
feeling like one person isn't enough, and he gives an overwhelming amount.
So
of
he like
love.
2 people.
So we did what was the app that we did? It was like a love app that we did.
yeah.
where
Oh,
we had
yeah,
to,
the
we had to ask-
compatibility.
yeah, and literally all of our love languages were like spot on.
So y'all more similar than compatible.
Right.
That's me and my
it's
friend
like,
did that.
Like I know what he needs and he kind of knows what I need. So it's like it just works in a weird way, but we both have to sacrifice like some of ourselves in order to be together because I can't leave him alone.
I don't
I can't.
understand why do you feel it's a sacrifice? Like what else do you need if he's everything?
I think it's just that we've had the desires in our life for so long, like painted the picture about what we want, that this is the closest that we can get to it, but still can't get it. Because when he met me, I was very much so like, listen, I want to. And he was like, I don't like it.
Yeah,
but,
I remember that.
but,
'Cause you was
I mean-
stressed out. She was stressed out trying to make you understand.
But he definitely didn't like it, but he was willing to conform. And then the more I fell in love with him, it started changing around because I'm like, well, I'm willing to conform a little bit too. But
And
now
she missed you. She did.
anyways.
Yeah, she did. That little 5-minute break. I'm like, you gonna have to get it together. She like, I'm like, okay.
I was fine.
Yeah, she was fine, but I'm telling you,
that
like,
she is.
yeah, you could tell, and this is why people always, be like, oh, there's no such thing as love at first sight. It is.
Yes, it is. No,
'Cause I
wait, no.
remember.
Love is a choice.
Yep.
It's a choice.
and it's an action.
Because
it's a verb,
when
so.
I felt like I fell in love with him the first moment I saw him.
You did.
I said this, and I quote, I'm sorry if it's you go play with some toys or something if you childish. But when I saw him, I said, I already gave him the back of my pussy. He already gave. I didn't know his name. And he already owned the back. And if you don't know that you have a back, that's the whole that's for part 2.
That's why I have my key.
They
That's
call
why
it
you
the
gotta
phone,
use the
please.
skeleton key.
Listen, there's a front. We've given the front
We got
before,
about
but
6
there's a back too.
You gotta hit that phone. You gotta hit that
Honey,
phone, please, man.
he
You gotta
gets
hit
the
that
back.
phone, please.
The back of the book. Okay, I gotta take a sip to that. Okay, because we only got a few minutes left, and I got another guest next week, but I'm gonna have to bring y'all back. We got to keep this conversation going because I had so many things I wanted to tap into, but right now, like, what is the freak? Because both of y'all kind of like freaky, but not perverted. Like,
I think we're both definitely nymphomaniacs.
right.
I wouldn't say I personally don't feel like freaky because my kinks can be lived with. His kinks can be lived with. It's not anything that's like a turn off per se.
Well, I
But-
think that's what pervert is. I think freaky is like me and Celeb. We had a conversation about that. Like
I don't
we
know.
freaks, but
Pervert
not
seems
perverts.
like it got a little.
Yeah, it
'cause
does.
I can't say
nasty
I have
twist
seen some
to it.
freaky stuff, like being in this different spaces, and I'm like, yeah, that's some freaky shit. But yeah, I ain't doing that. You got me.
So,
Yeah,
like,
because like
what are
we've
you
gone
not
to
doing?
lifestyle houses and we've seen like people getting hit with like sparkler things, and we're
Getting
like,
electrocuted,
we
and
ain't doing that.
I'm like,
You know what I mean?
I
Oh,
we
yeah,
look-
now
we
you
have
tapping
limits.
into BDSM. Now
Yeah.
you tapping
Yeah.
into Sadomasochism. Cast Me. So those are whole different levels
Right.
of
Lifestyle.
intimacy. Yeah, seriously. So, but what is the freakiest thing y'all done?
I'm gonna say, well, for me, I think it was that night that it was just splashing over and over and over.
the shrooms.
No, I'm gonna say this. I heard. Remember, y'all woke up and the car was running and y'all didn't know what the hell had happened.
Ah, damn.
Did y'all ever figure it out?
No.
We got 4 minutes. Come on.
Constance.
Things we realized we was
Get
in
out the microphone.
we were good. We were good. That's all that matters. We
No,
was
y'all
alive.
were.
We were good. I don't want to be
That
lying.
was
This was
a
really
long
supposed to
night.
be.
That was a long.
You know,
I would say actually at the green door. Remember, I told a girl to come over and give you oral.
yeah.
We couldn't complete because she's like she wanted to be with me, and I'm like, nah, I'm not into that. So she wouldn't go through with the whole.
Let me heart if y'all all confused because he don't want you to be with another man. You don't like women. I don't get it. So I don't even understand how we incorporating people in here. When, how, where, what. This is a part two to be continued.
Yeah, there's boundaries for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Is it love or massacre? What is going on? She said, it's true. This was me. Shy said that laughing my ass off. He already had the bag. Oh, she said.
Oh, that's Ivory.
Oh, that's Ivory. Okay.
She was
I didn't
there
know
the
her.
night that I met him.
Yeah. Yeah. She said he already had the back of it.
The back.
And that ain't meaning but.
No.
That meant
When it
overflow of
opened
the
up
cup.
a little bit, and it.
That's that skeleton key. That's why we're. You know how it's always that one door, like in a scary movie, like what's in there? You gotta have a skeleton key in there.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. It's still gonna be a secret until part 2 because we gotta wrap this selfie shit up.
That
Okay.
was quick.
That
Give me more time.
quick.
Wow, so this though. I
What?
mean, when it comes to the dynamic, I would say yeah, it seems more like she leans over to my side, but at the same time, that just means I have a lot more work on my hand. So I just gotta step up to the table a lot more than the average guy would necessarily have to because I technically fill in the spot of 2 in her mind,
Right.
which in the back in our grandparents' days, that was literally the spot of 1.
Right.
So it's kind of like that weird flexes of man, like,
And
So-
me knowing y'all, this is real love. If y'all don't know these two, this is real love. Like this has
I
been
do
through
love
a
him.
lot. Like
I
I
love
know you
you.
thought I was gonna
Love
be
you too.
dig and all and throwing all. No, because it really wasn't about the before. It's really about the present
And
time
the growing.
and the growth
We have-
that I
you-
see.
you know
like
we
even
have
with the
grown.
family dynamic and just being a part of having such beautiful boys. You know, I know you gotta love them boys because I haven't seen Legacy and what's the other Sir. Oh, they so freaking cute. All of them cute, but you know, just we haven't even tapped into it about the children.
Oh, yeah.
You know, dynamic of it. But all I say is there's so much hate in the world today. Be excited about somebody loving somebody.
And take a chance. That's
Yeah.
the biggest part of our love story is I literally walked up to this man and was like, will you be my boyfriend?
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was a bum. Thank God
I'm
he
not.
was not a bum. Lord, I think about that all the time. Like I just was going, we go together.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he really like he took a chance on me and I took a chance on him and here we are.
And
So,
I mean, it is definitely growth. You look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You
I
do.
done
Because you can
gained
tell when a
some weight,
person
girl.
love right. She
Lord.
all thicker than a snicker over here. But
Welcome.
before we exit the building, I would like for you both to give a naked truth and this, you know, give the audience something to sleep on or sleep with. Ow. You got 1 minute. Let's go.
Oh,
Who
Lord.
first? So you go.
naked truth.
What's the naked truth?
I don't know. Just be unapologetically yourself for real. Like honestly, any clutches you have on yourself, walk to that door, forcefully.
I'm gonna say you don't know what you like or don't like until you actually try first. And also, the Lulu is the Salulu.
What the hell is Delulu?
The Lulu is the Salulu. You listen, you gotta be crazy, you gotta be a little crazy.
Oh, delusional.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're a
Delulu.
little crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this much.
She said it better than I could.
Right. And this what I'm gonna say is, you know what? Don't be upset that you can't take yourself someplace that nobody else can take you. Learn your roadmap. Understand your body. Your life, your causes and effects don't have nothing to do with nobody around you who raised you, who let you go, who pulling you with him. Because guess what? If you in your own lane, ain't no traffic. But guess what? I just heard I'm solo piloting, so I'm outside, baby. I'm in traffic. So beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? Vroom. It's your girl, Miss Connie. This is Levels of Intimacy, the Naked Truth. It has been a real one, and there will be a part 2 to this. But next week, we're going to have our girl on here, Kamara Magnolia Bowen. Come on in here, and she is going to talk about the business of the business. Because when you love somebody this hard, you got to have your assets in order. Ain't that right? Period. So let's talk about these life insurance policies and who is the beneficiary. I will see you guys next week. I am your girl, Miss Connie, Levels of Intimacy. You can find me on all platforms, Miss Connie LV. Where can they find you?
At She Beautiful on pretty much everything, or at Cordy Concierge on pretty much everything.
And you dark 030, or are you outside?
I dark right now, but I used to be out of mine.
Okay, so if you want to find So, you gotta talk to. You're right. You gotta find her. Good night.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m. discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5.